this is Tina and welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with another video of products that hate might be a bit of a strong word, but products that I did not quite like. On the last video I did focus on Western skincare products and it definitely got a little bit of a conversation going in the comments, which I enjoyed reading thoroughly. It's very interesting to see how one product can work so differently on every person, and this time it's a K-beauty edition, and honestly it's probably like part one because I have quite a few products that I didn't quite like. So I'll be talking about these products and the reasons to why I did not like them all so much. So the first one is a hard one to say because I know so many people love it and I really wanted to love it, but the COSRX BHA Blackhead Power Liquid. From the moment I started diving into K-beauty, this was always in the forefront. I always saw this, and honestly it took me quite a while to finally get my hands on this product and to try it. I did buy it in Korea in Olive Young, I believe. So it is a chemical exfoliant, it is a BHA, and it uses willow bark water as the exfoliating ingredient. I do like that they went for a gentler BHA, since I feel like COSRX is a brand that a lot of skincare beginners use, so you definitely don't want to be reaching for a very strong active ingredient, and maybe that is why. But yeah, like the last video, I felt like this exfoliant didn't really give me results, maybe because it is a BHA and not an AHA. I do have drier skin, so AHA would probably work better than me. So a quick skincare lesson on exfoliants if you don't know the difference. AHA has a bigger molecular size, so it works on this surface level of skin, so it's better for, say, removing acne scars and that, and it is better for people who do have dry skin, versus BHA, which actually penetrates deeper into the skin. It helps better with exfoliating dead skin cells and sebum, so it does work better for people who have oilier or combination skin. So obviously this is a BHA, and per my skin type it probably won't work as well as an AHA, but I do have quite a bit of blackheads on my nose and I've always struggled with it, so I thought it would help with that. I did definitely start off gentle. I started once a week and then I moved on to doing it every second day, and I know I did not get through much of it, like it's only here, but I just didn't really see an outcome. Maybe I didn't try hard enough, and I was actually directly applying it onto my skin and not onto a cotton pad. At the time, after my research, a lot of places just said to put it on like a toner, like just pump it out and apply on your skin, and I definitely, when I applied it, I concentrated it in my T-zone where I have more blackheads. I feel like there wasn't as much information on this out there at the time. It was a little while ago, and the reason why I still have it but have stopped using it is because it is expired, unfortunately. In the whole year I only used this much, so I just didn't see results from it, and this is a product that I definitely want to try again. I will buy another one and try it because I feel like potentially it was probably my fault and the way I was using it probably wasn't quite effective, and I know it has worked wonders for a lot of people, and I love that it is a gentler alternative for a BHA. Maybe in like 6 months or so, if I'm raving about this product, please don't like come at me because skin does change, skincare opinions do change, and I feel like this is something that is kind of hard for some people to understand. Like there's videos in the past that I see, I'm like, I don't even like that product anymore, but our skin does change, especially when your age changes. I am 27 now, so I'm nearing my 30s. Obviously my skin is not going to like the same products as I did when I was like 20. I really do want to try it again, and hopefully I'll get a better result next time. Next one is another chemical exfoliant. Do you guys get it now when I say I haven't had any success with chemical exfoliants? Because I've actually tried quite a few, I'm not gonna lie. And this one is the by Wishtrend Mandelic Acid 5% Skin Prep Water. So this one, unlike the one before, is an AHA. It uses 5% of mandelic acid. This is obviously a very gentle AHA, and it is supposed to be suitable for sensitive skin as well. So this is actually the first chemical exfoliant I tried, I'm pretty sure. I know in my last video I said the Pixi was the first one. Definitely not. It's either one of these two, but I think it was the... let's just say this was the first BHA and this was the first AHA I tried. But it was definitely one of the first ones I have tried, and in this kind of toner form. Since it is made for sensitive skin, it does have really soothing ingredients like licorice root extract, Centella asiatica, and Houttuynia cordata. And I swear that on Wishtrend's site, on the page of this product, it used to say that it was gentle enough to use every day. I went on today and it does not say so. I feel like they probably changed their mind. It was probably assumed to be gentle enough, but for people with sensitive skin, it is still an exfoliant and it's still probably not quite safe to use it every day, and they have taken that off now. It is not on the product either, but I swear it used to say it. I did definitely go on and off using this one. You can see that I am nearly done with it. It was actually here, and I really tried with this one. Like, I would try for a month or so, didn't see anything, so I'd go off there and then I'll see it sitting there in my skincare collection. I'll be like, let's try it again. And I definitely tried it multiple times. I again just did not see the results. I did not really see a kind of more glowing effect or a change in my skin or anything kind of extreme to keep using it. Around the same time, I got the By Wishtrend Green Tea Enzyme Powder Wash, which is a very gentle physical exfoliant, and that worked a lot better for my skin at the time. At least I loved it. My skin felt smooth and I felt like there was more results with something like that, like an enzyme wash, than a chemical exfoliant. I was definitely a beginner in chemical exfoliants, so that could have been a reason why I still preferred physical, but as I said in my last video, I still really like physical exfoliants. But yeah, that was it. I just didn't see results once again. It makes me think that I'm using these products wrong, but I follow the instructions. I do a lot of research whenever I use products, so maybe it's just not for me, or maybe I just haven't found the right formula. But this was another chemical exfoliant that I didn't quite use up. I was almost there, but I probably had it open for over a year, and again, it expired, so I was just like, should probably stop using it. And next is another By Wishtrend product. It is the TECA or TECA 1% Barrier Cream. Yes. I have Glad Wrap and a rubber band on the end because the packaging broke, and it broke pretty early on. Honestly, I feel like it broke within the first few weeks of using. It was just like a tube with like a twist on lid, and it started to crack like within a couple weeks, and then the crack just kept getting bigger and bigger. I thought it was quite unhygienic because it was like open to air, and then yeah, it just broke off. So I actually dispensed it into like a container, like a little pot, and then sealed this up for now to keep like this, because there is still more product in there. And yeah, I essentially did not reach for it like ever once it was broken. So this is a product that I feel like isn't the worst product, but they definitely marketed it in the wrong way. So they say this product is a post-extraction treatment. So it's supposed to be a cream that you apply after you have popped a pimple. So when I first saw it, I was like, that sounds amazing. I am a pimple popper. I was like, this sounds like an amazing product. There's not really a product out there thus far. It uses 1% of Centella Asiatica, which I think is quite a low concentrate. I don't know how much 1% would really do. And then it does also have allantoin to moisturize and soothe the skin. So the whole gist is that it is supposed to help heal your skin and protect it after you have popped it, and it's supposed to help with reducing the pigmentation before it kind of becomes a acne scar. So I would say it is more of a Cica balm. It is not a post pimple popping treatment. It's just a Cica balm. It is generally just to heal the skin and protect it. I don't think it has enough of a healing or antibacterial property to be something that you use straight after popping a pimple. Usually when I pop a pimple, I use this. It's a Japanese ointment called Tofumuda, and I've been using it since I was a child, like absolute like 5 years old or whatever. It's always been in our household. My brother, my mum, we all use it, and it's literally just like a antibacterial kind of ointment, and I feel like something like this does a lot better of a job at healing a kind of scabbing, scarring acne pimple. This just is not it. I definitely think they would have had more success if they sold it like a Cica balm, like the Revectin Cica Care Balm. I have been using this like a thick layer when certain areas are irritated, like currently with pollen, like I've been having hay fever, and I feel like if they sold it just like this, it would have been a lot more successful, a lot better of a product. I don't think it's a bad product, it's just that it doesn't really serve the purpose of how they market it. And guess what? I went on their site today to like you know, check on my little research, and it's actually discontinued. They don't sell it anymore, so obviously it did not have much success. I was going to try use it as an eye cream, but it is too thick. It is quite a thick consistency since it is like a balm. I'll probably just finish using it on my hands like hand cream or something, but it definitely isn't really beneficial as a post pimple popping treatment, which I'm still looking for a brand that'll do something like this. For now, I'm going to keep using my Tofmeru, but it is very like ointment-y. So if there's like a skincare product that would do the same thing as this and is antibacterial, I am all for it. So somebody make that shit. Next is a product from Comleaf, the Rose Sleeping Mask. It is a gel type sleeping mask, uses 75% rose flower water, and it also uses real rose petals. You can kind of see it in the texture of the product. It also has lots of good ingredients like niacinamide, adenosine, panthenol, hyaluronic acid. So it's just kind of like a brightening, anti-aging, smoothing, hydrating cocktail of a sleeping mask. So it sounds really nice, and honestly it is not bad. I just did not reach for it. You can see how much I've used and it is nothing. This is essentially full. I don't know, it's just nothing wow to me. It's a nice texture, it is hydrating, but I didn't see much of a result the next morning, which I feel like is the biggest kind of thing you can look at in a sleeping mask. I couldn't tell the difference between the days that I used this and not. Maybe I needed to use it more consecutively, like every day for a week, but with a sleeping mask, I don't do that anyway. I feel like sleeping mask is something that you might use a couple times a week, and it's just to give you an extra boost on the days that you're feeling a little dry. So from what I used it a few times. It was nice, but it was nothing spectacular. It also smells very strong of rose, which I am not the hugest fan. I don't mind if it's a subtle scent, but it is a pretty strong rose floral fragrance, so I did not necessarily like that either. And that's about it. It's just nothing special, I guess. Last one is the It's Skin Eye Gold Patch X. I don't even know if they sell this anymore. These were the first eye patches I ever bought. Quite exciting. And I actually looked for it everywhere when I was in Korea because of a YouTuber's recommendation. So I was like, I need to get this. It looks so cool. I've never tried eye patches before. And I thought it was okay. I was kind of just like, yeah, cool. Like, I don't really see what it's doing or what the point is, but I feel kind of bougie and it's kind of like a nice little treatment. So I was like, cool, cool, cool. Until I used another brand's eye patches. I used the Jaejin Green Tea Eye Gel Patch, and I realized how freaking dry these were. At the time, I didn't know any difference, so I was just like, yeah, cool. But once I used these, I was like, whoa, these are soaked in essence. There is so much. It is really hydrating, and I can actually tell it's made a difference and it has hydrated my eyes. Whereas this, like, it is dry as a desert. These, obviously, they've been in there for a really long time and there's only a few left, so they are going to be dry anyway. But I remember even from the first time I used them, they were dry. There was no essence dripping from it or anything like these ones. They're just, there's no real point to them. I definitely think there are good eye patches out there. I haven't tried too many, to be totally honest with you. I've tried these ones and the Petite Fille ones, and they are a nice little boost, especially in the morning. But something like this where it literally does no point, then it is just a waste of money. So I bought this really excited in Korea, but unfortunately it didn't do anything. So that's another one that this is going straight in the bin. I just kept this whole talk about it, but that's about it, you guys. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, leave a comment if you have tried these products and then how you found them, because it is just so interesting. It can work so different depending on the person. So please let me know your thoughts below. And if you liked the video, please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!